Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery makakari mano uramo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery kari mano uramo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery makakari mano urgo. Mafi bona chage Biafra recovery kare mano imana deka dinta jarabia gane buga baya we mana deka dinta jarabia gane buga baya ogano chure aso coach patena bagati tin no Ogago chere asa coach, but no baget it in no abo. Brother Masikwala Makine Sike Kiwari Rubasabo.
That's Monchuku.
That's your Emawana. December.
December. Thank you. Heart opening that. Thank you. Thank you. December. I love you too. Thank you. What's your name, man? It's me, Dad. Anita Samuel. Lissy. What to what? Let me check my phone. There's somebody. There's somebody, one lady that joined us. Joined us in the live program today. Okay, I've seen your number. I've seen it number. I'm going to reach out. Sending hello
Senator Bianara Biafra. Governor Bianara Biafra. Absorption Bianara. Abataya, Oh, Anile, Yala, Biafra, can you get it to cook?
Aninta Samuel, I love you too.
Yala, Biafra, can you get it to cook? On your for all where's the Mazina Modica?
Onye hụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo wee zitere anyị maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọnọdụ Igbo, ọnọdụ ndị Igbo nọ ebe, ọnọdụ ndị Igbo nọ na this enclave. I call it tonight Enclave of Criminality. Enclave of ihe ọjọọ niile dị iche iche. Onye hụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Enclave of hatred and abomination. Onye hụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo wee zitere anyị maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. Please make sure you are hitting the like button. Make sure you are liking. I know that our sister pages are live right now. I know. I wanted to join Biafra Unite earlier, but probably didn't get my message. It is good that we are active everywhere. So maybe myself and Biafra United are going to do a collabo again very soon. I wanted to join him so that we will be able to join in collabo, but he didn't get my message. I had to come and deliver this one that is also in my mind. So there are many people that are watching him. Maybe when you finish from there, you will also watch this program, because this one is very, very important also. Very important. So many people are on Adandem Bulandegere. No, our platforms are on at the same time. I know. So that's why, even if we are not so much, I will appreciate that you just keep hitting the like button as you're coming in, so that all our brethren that are on other platforms, when they finish or when that platform closes, they will come back and watch this one, because it's very important. I'm going to bring you a video. I want to take you on a journey. I will take you on a journey in the Zoological Republic. You know, I will take you to see the characteristics and the systems of the Zoological Republic. I will show you the criminality of the Zoological Republic. I will show you why Nigeria has not worked and will never work. We will see it together. And I will put the link up, because we might have just 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes to spend tonight. At most 1 hour 30 minutes, no matter how we stretch it, it shouldn't be more than 1 hour 30 minutes, so that it is good to rest sometimes, so that in the morning I will be able to, be fresh also to bring Ototoma. Okay, so please, as you are coming in, make sure you are hitting the like button. It's like Twitter and YouTube are dragging, they are competing. How many? Twitter 43, YouTube 44, Facebook 9, So just please be hitting the like button on YouTube. Hit the like button so that everyone will know that Pastor Vam 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 is here. Onye hụrụ ọnọdụ Igbo wee zitere anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Dike. Ọ bịago wee gbapụta Igbo n'agbụ. Igbo ekwerugo na ọ bụ onye Chukwu zinyere ozi. Igbo ekwerugo. Let's go. Igbo ekwerugo na ọ bụ onye Chukwu zinyere ọlụ. Igbo ekwerugo. Yes, hit the like button. Like. Share to WhatsApp groups. Share everywhere. We don't belong to Nigeria. Our life is from God. Our destiny is in the hand of God. Those of us that was thinking that there is something good that will ever come from Nigeria, we have seen it. There's nothing good that will ever come from there. It is a cursed entity, an enclave of criminality, an enclave full of wicked people, and they strive, or they thrive in criminality. Nigeria breed criminality, and all this criminality continues. People keep stealing, robbing, and none of you does anything, because you can't even do anything about it. But today, conscientious men are rising up. Today, men of integrity are coming up. Since after the rising, the emergence of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Doguma Simon Ekpa, conscientious men with conscience are rising up. And the zoo will never see the light of the day. It is going, it is gone. Yes, sir. This one, Antonio December, Romo ever join Lucky, Mebiri.
wele dala emere mmebu.
Yes, Hedi Ejike.
Akukarika, wanye murungwa, nkele wegara o. Oga gogo, ausa, haga, mata ulala defra paraha. Oga gogo, ausa o, kaga, mata ulala defra paraha. Mama,
Amazing Chika Ominyi.
Igwe butuzo byago, agone chamba byago, agone chigo nile. Igwe butuzo mo, agone chamba byago, agone chigo nile.
I am loyal, I'm a loyal soldier. I love you, my general. When you have fragile, Yagaziregi, continue to keep our land safe. The spirit of Biafra, because of the power of Biafra.
Ambassador of Peace.
Yeah, there are more people on the X and on the YouTube. Do your work, or share.
Someone of the old.
YouTube is supposed to be
more
powerful than Twitter. Share. Thank you, Samson Jidafa, Chika Bensi, my own obedience. Thank you so much. I greet you. Thank you. I do not take your support for granted, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes, Okay. I wanted to get myself a bottle of water. Let me get myself a bottle of water. Just a minute. In a minute. All right, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you, Muchineke. Thank you, lovers of freedom. I greet you all. Let's hit it tonight. Get in here and give me a good reason. Somebody, after I'm going to play this video, I will play now. I am going to put the link. And when I put the link, you need to get in. Give me a good reason why such an entity should continue. With the number of human beings in it, with the number of people in that enclave, and with all these atrocities going on, all this unchecked criminality going on, all this lack of accountability going on, and you claim to have government upon government, one government upon another, and you just go on as if nothing is happening. No, it is not done anywhere. It's not done anywhere. So let me quickly bring this video, and then I will put up the link after then, and then people, you will give me your own takes in all this.
Nigeria.
Criminal enclave, criminal entity, honestly speaking. You won't believe it. All right?
Nigeria.
It's okay. I wanted it to start with a
Nigeria.
Are the architect of our.
All right, let's see this. Pay attention, please. Invite everyone you know. Tell them, just come and see the level of criminality in Nigeria. Hey, Chineke mereme bere. And it goes on from time immemorial. Let's go.
Nigeria, a country abundant in natural resources and human capital, has long been plagued by the phenomenon of abandoned projects. Despite ambitious plans and substantial investments, many initiatives have been left incomplete, leading to significant financial losses and missed opportunities for development. These projects span various sectors, from infrastructure and transportation to power, reflecting broader issues of governance, corruption, and mismanagement. Number 10. Bayelsa Tower Hotel. Amount spent, 6 billion naira. The 18-story 5-star tower hotel project in Bayelsa State aimed to attract tourists and provide high-end.
Now, you are going to pay attention to all the projects that they are going to mention now. 10 projects. 10 from number 1. Let me begin it from the top. From number 1, all the kind of money I hear, staggering amount of money, and I begin to wonder. Let me start it from the top again so that you won't miss anything. Please, let's go.
Nigeria, a country abundant in natural resources and human capital, has long been plagued by the phenomenon of abandoned projects. Despite ambitious plans and substantial investments, many initiatives have been left incomplete, leading to significant financial losses and missed opportunities for development. These projects span various sectors, from infrastructure and transportation to power, reflecting broader issues of governance, corruption, and mismanagement. Number 10.
Number 10, okay.
Bayelsa Tower Hotel.
Bayelsa Tower Hotel. This one is in Bayelsa. Number 10, Bayelsa Tower Hotel. How much did it cost? Listen.
Amount spent, 6 billion naira.
6 billion naira was mapped out for this hotel in Bayelsa. They will tell you they want to develop, they want to build, they want to make it. They will just tell you we will make it look like London. We will do this. 6 billion was cut out. The money will be disbursed. Let's listen.
The 18-story 5-star tower hotel project in Bayelsa State aimed to attract tourists and provide high-end accommodations. However, after 6 governors and billions of naira spent, the project remains far from completion. The project cost initially put at 8 billion naira had to be put on hold after the contractor demanded an upward review. This is after 6 billion naira had been released. Number 9.
6 billion was released though. The project, they planned it, they agreed on the amount, and I'm telling you, that amount they are talking about, that was released, it is enough to build this hotel, this kind of hotel, more than 10 times in places like Dubai, in the USA, in Germany, as at that time. But the money was released, the money was complete. They shared the money, governors upon governors will come, and the contractor that they gave the money, was still requesting that they should review the money, and that is how that project lie low. And the people in Bayelsa continue their lives as if nothing happened. 6 billion naira, what happened? Into thin air. Let's continue to number 9.
Abuja Millennium Tower. Amount spent, 34 billion naira. The Millennium Tower and Cultural Center project in Abuja, designed by Manfredi Nicoletti, began construction in 2006. At 170 meters, it is the tallest structure in Abuja and part of the Nigeria National Complex. Despite being topped out in 2014, the project remains incomplete. The FCT minister once promised to finish the project, but costs have ballooned from 50 billion naira to over 200 billion naira.
From 34 billion that was approved in 2014 for this Abuja, whatever they call it, they gave contract to, they will bring a white-skinned man and give contract. And before you know what is happening, the money, they will share it among themselves. Now, from that 34 billion, Wike come and say he want to do it, is skyrocketed. Let me play it again. Just listen.
The project remains incomplete. The FCT minister once promised to finish the project, but costs have ballooned from 50 billion naira to over 200.
From when Wike promised them that he was going to help them do it, the cost, remember it was 34 billion. It has now ballooned to 200 billion. And I want to assure you that that 200 billion was also, must have been released. They share the money and that thing is still there. And Nigerians, they are going on as if nothing happened. This amount of money we're talking about is money that is enough to build cities. They will just map it out for one particular project and they will share the money. And that project they said they want to do, they will not even do it. They share the money and you people will just continue your lives as if nothing happened and life goes on.
100 billion naira, with 34 billion naira already spent. Number 8, Tinapa Resort. Amount spent, 300.
How many of you remember Tinapa Resort? Tinapa. You remember the man they called Donald Duke? How many of you remember Donald Duke? Hey, Donald Duke, that time they were saying he's the best governor. Come to Calabar. Calabar is like London. Hey, free trade, free this, Tinapa. Yeah. Hey, Donald Duke was shining, the best governor. Even at that time, I thought that Tinapa was already existing. I thought that Tinapa was already a done deal. But I never know it was a ghost. Tinapa was a ghost. These are Nigeria. These are projects. Money shared. How much was Tinapa? Let me play it so that you will understand what we are talking about.
$50 million.
$350 million. Repeat it again. Let it not be the one that is saying it.
34 billion naira already spent. Number 8, Tinapa Resort. Amount spent, $350 million. The Tinapa Resort in Cross River State, designed to be a shopping and trading paradise, has fallen short of its potential. Initiated in 2005, the project was meant to transform 80,000 square meters of retail space into a bustling economic hub. However, despite $340 million spent, the resort remains largely unoccupied, a stark contrast to the vibrant center it was intended to be. This project, a legacy of former Governor Donald.
See the man, this was his legacy. And do you know that this man, up till tomorrow, he's still looking for how to come to power. He's still looking for how, even among these people, some people are still hailing him. Donald Trump, the handsome Donald Duke, the handsome governor. Tinapa, $350 million into thin air. The man is still going up and down. There's no Tinapa anywhere. Nothing. He's not in prison. No question. It's just still going on. That's the country we're talking about. An enclave of criminality. This is a place where criminals are being breeded. Breeding. Moving up and down. If you are not a criminal, you won't survive in that enclave. And you want us to remain in that country? It will never happen. The man is still moving up and down, free. Nobody have questioned him. $350 million. Who? Into thin air. Look at him. His legacy. Legacy, my foot.
Contrast to the vibrant center it was intended to be. This project, a legacy of former Governor Donald Duke, now lies in waste. Number 7, Katsina Windmills. Amount spent, 4.4 billion naira. The Katsina Windmill project, initiated in 2005, aimed to boost renewable energy and complement power projects across Nigeria. The project involved installing 37 turbines capable of generating 273 kilowatts of electricity. Despite over 4 billion naira spent, the project remains incomplete. Number 6.
Did you see that? Katsina Windmill, 4 billion naira. Who flies away? Who are the people that they were giving the money? Nobody can account for it. The windmill is gone, and there is still darkness everywhere, no electricity. But you have sun, you have everything. The kind of things you have that is supposed to make you the best in electricity. But what did they do? They just take the money, they just mount some pole, and I can bet you they will just call some local vulcanizers or whatever they call them, weather. They just mount pole, like 4 or 5 pole, and then they will commission the project, and they will just look at. No, let me show you. Look at the kind of engine. Look at engine Walker they put there. You see engine Walker they put there as a part of the windmill
project. Initiated in 2005, aimed to boost renewable energy and complement power projects across Nigeria. The project involved installing 37 turbines capable of generating 273 kilowatts of electricity. Despite
they just put 2 transformers that look like engineer Jack Walker in those days. Look at it. This is 4 billion. 4 billion naira or $4 billion gone.
Over 4 billion naira spent.
Okay.
The project remains incomplete. Number 6, dredging of River Niger. Amount spent, 34 billion naira.
Dredging of River Niger. This one is the one they used to hold Ndibo. They used to hold on for walk. They'll tell you, we will dredge River Niger. We will third Niger Bridge. Third Niger Bridge will come. Dredging. They spent 30, how many billion? Let me see. 30-something billion. Listen.
6, dredging of River Niger. Amount spent, 34 billion naira.
34 billion.
Lower River Niger dredging project, approved in 2011 during the Jonathan administration, aimed to improve navigability from Warri, Delta State, to Barrow, Niger State. The project was allocated 47 billion naira, with 34 billion naira released to contractors. However, by 2016, the Nigerian Indigenous Shipowners Association lamented the poor handling of the project, claiming no substantial dredging work had been done despite the significant funds allocated. Number 5.
Significant funds were already allocated. 47 billion was already dispersed to contractors. All of them share the money, pocket the money. There is nothing like dredging of the Niger. And people are still moving as if, life is going on, no problem, everything is normal. You want us to continue to, be a part of this nonsense? No way. With less resource, we will be able to make things happen in our new nation. Just imagine this Biafra Republic government in exile. Just imagine just the few months that our prime minister have been in charge. Imagine this self-referendum that we are conducting now. If it were in the zoo, they want to conduct such a referendum that over 45 million have voted. If they tell you how much, their last election, if they tell you how many billion they spent in the election that they did, that cost both lives of so many people, and at the end of the day, somebody stole the election. Billions of dollars. Billions. They didn't even have the amount of votes, the numbers that we have in Biafra already. But they spent billions upon billions. But today, in our self-referendum, we already had 45 million Biafrans voting. Did we ask you to give us money? Did we put pressure on anybody? Did we call you? We supervise everything online. Everything is done. Things that can be done easily without, wasting the resources of the commonwealth of the people. No, they will just siphon you, exploit you, and you will still remain where you are. Look at that. How many billions were spent, and yet it remained like that. Now look at the next one, monorail.
River State Monorail. Amount spent, $400 million.
Hey!
The River State Monorail project, launched in 2009 under Governor Rotimi Amici, aimed to modernize urban transit in Port Harcourt. With an estimated cost of $318 million, the monorail was envisioned as a state-of-the-art, elevated transit system covering a distance of 12 kilometers. However, numerous challenges, including funding issues, political controversies, and technical difficulties, have stalled the project. By the time Governor Amici left office in 2015, the project was far from finished. The abandoned structures now stand as a stark reminder of the project's failure, deteriorating due to neglect.
That is $400 million up in the air. And Rotimi Amici is still gallivanting. And you will see here him telling you that they are criminals and that Nigerians are just stupid and foolish. That Nigerians don't know that, they can call them to order or call them to question. You hear Rotimi Amici saying it, that when Nigerians wake up, that day we run. But it is said that Nigerians cannot do anything. They can't do anything. You people are just mumu. You can't do anything. Because he knows he has been able to pocket millions and billions. This one is just for the monorail. Are you talking about how much is Amici pocketed for refineries that they will say they will build? How much they pocketed in the oil sales from Iguacha? Billions upon billions. Everything gone into thin air. And you people are still moving on as if nothing happened. Zoological Republic.
Number 4. Abuja CCTV project.
Okay.
Amount spent, $460 million.
They spent $460 million for CCTV. CCTV that's supposed to be a priority for security, to safeguard the neighborhood, to be able to identify criminals and criminal, activities in the city. $460 million was pocketed by criminals, and nobody is questioned. Nobody is asked, where are the CCTV camera? Where are the, data of the Abuja? How are criminality being, controlled in Abuja? Nobody cares. They pocket the money, and life just goes on like that. Listen.
The Abuja CCTV project, approved during President Goodluck Jonathan's administration, aimed to install over 2,000 surveillance cameras in strategic parts of the federal capital to improve security. The contract, worth $470 million, was awarded to Chinese firm ZTE Corporation and was financed through a loan obtained from China, with about 10% counterpart funding by the federal government.
You see, they even obtained a loan from China to do that. So they borrow money to do something. They did not do it. They pocket the money, and they are paying loan for something they did not do. So what happened to the money? What happened to the money? And you people are just moving on as if nothing happened. Listen to the narrator.
However, the project has faced significant setbacks. An investigation by the 7th House of Representatives revealed that the project was far from completion, with many installed cameras non-functional and essential infrastructure, such as the command and control center, remaining incomplete. The lack of a coherent strategy for maintenance and operation further hindered the project's success. Number 3, Brass LNG.
Okay.
Amount spent, $1.2 billion. Brass LNG, an ambitious liquefied natural gas project in Nigeria, stands as a symbol of unrealized potential. Initiated in the early 2000s, the project aimed to harness Nigeria's vast natural gas reserves, transforming them into a significant export commodity and boosting the country's economy. Located on Brass Island, Bayelsa State, the facility was designed to produce up to 10 million tons of LNG per year, positioning Nigeria as a key player in the global energy market. Despite significant investment, the project has remained in a state of limbo. Disputes over the actual amount spent have arisen, with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation estimating the expenditure at $1.2 billion. Regardless of the exact figures, Brass LNG's failure to progress has left a considerable gap in Nigeria's economic potential. Number 2. Mambilla Hydro Power Plant. Amount spent, $5.8 billion. Located in Taraba State, the Mambilla Hydropower Plant project was envisioned to harness the power of the Donga River to generate 3,050 megawatts of electricity, significantly boosting Nigeria's power supply and fostering economic growth. First conceived in the early 1980s, the project has faced numerous delays and setbacks. Despite multiple feasibility studies and design changes, it wasn't until 2005 that the Nigerian government signed an agreement to move the project forward. However, bureaucratic hurdles, funding challenges, and legal disputes have continually stalled progress. In 2017, a renewed effort saw the Nigerian government signing a $5.8 billion contract with a consortium of Chinese companies to finally kickstart construction. This agreement promised to deliver the project within 6 years, with funding primarily from Chinese banks. Yet, as of 2024, the project remains largely stagnant, with minimal on-ground activity and persistent legal and logistical issues. The abandonment of the Mambilla hydropower project is a significant setback for Nigeria, which suffers from chronic power shortages. The completion of Mambilla could provide a much-needed boost to the grid, supporting industries, creating jobs, and improving the quality of life for millions of Nigerians. Number 1. Ajakuta Steel Mills. Amount spent, $8 billion. The Ajakuta Steel Mill, located in Kogi State, Nigeria, was designed to reduce dependency on oil by fostering a robust steel industry. The project began in 1979 with the assistance of the Soviet Union, and by the early 1980s, significant progress had been made, with numerous structures erected and machinery installed. However, the mill, which covers over 24,000 hectares, has never been fully operational. A myriad of challenges, including political instability, mismanagement, and funding issues, stalled its completion. Corruption and bureaucratic red tape further complicated efforts to bring the mill to life. Despite several attempts by successive governments to revive the project, the Ajakuta steel mill remains in a state of abandonment. Today, the mill's vast complex sits largely idle, with only sporadic maintenance activities to prevent total dereliction. The Nigerian government continues to express commitment to revitalizing the Ajakuta steel mill, seeking foreign investment and partnerships to finally bring the project to fruition.
Thank you. Thank you for credit goes to the people that actually compiled that. You've seen that. Now there's another video I'm going to bring to you so that you will see. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link after I play the next video. Somebody said, give me a link to come in. I'm going to put the link. Just be patient 1 minute. You're going to see what they do with all this money we are talking about. Once they share the money among themselves, now come and watch what they do with the money. Let me show you something now. Let me show you something. Okay. Come on, see. All right. Now listen, huh?
Dr. Zoe. This is a Monday morning in Canada. I normally don't start work early on Mondays, but I just came to do a few things, and I got a call from someone from Nigeria, and I don't think Nigerian politicians will make that. Nigerian politicians, they will not make heaven. They cannot make heaven. And let me just explain. You know, I just sometimes I say things just to leave my mind. And I wanted to have a good week this week. You called me that I know your friend got into government and they gave you an appointment as a federal something. I don't really know. And you came. You called me this morning. Things are going okay. Good for you. You said you want to buy another house in Canada because you saw my post last weekend with a real talk. So I should help you connect and get a house here again. According to you, you've bought 3 houses already. You just want to buy the 4th one. for your 4 children because you want to settle them. And you don't know how this government, whether it will last or not, whether Baba Agostino, he said all that, and I was listening. He told me also that you don't do mortgage, you just buy cash. You bought 3 already, you want to buy the 4th one, and I was listening. And I should help you to buy.
Are you guys listening to this? This guy is talking about a Nigerian politician. I don't know why I cannot fast forward and why is this not giving me a chance to? Okay, yeah, thank you. This guy is talking about a Nigerian politician who called him and told him, you will help me to buy a house. I have already bought 3 for my children. I don't know whether Baba will stay long. I don't know how Baba will stay, which is Tinubu. So I'm giving you money to buy another house for my child in Canada. Canada. It is not to buy an apartment, but to buy a house in Canada. So you do know how much it costs to buy a house in that part of the world. Just a small apartment here in Italy, just one apartment. Some apartment can go as much as $200,000, $300,000, $150,000. Small apartments, depending on the area. Some can go as much as $1 million, depending on the area. Do you understand? So this man is telling this man here, this politician in Nigeria, from Nigeria, he has already bought 3 houses for his children. He wants to buy another one because he doesn't know whether Tinubu will stay longer or whether he will stay another tenure. So this time around, let him just buy. If you find out how much is the salary of that person, you wonder, how can this person afford houses in Canada? Those are the money that come from all those projects we have been mentioning today. We have been hearing Ajokuta Steel, Casina Windmill, this hotel, this tower there in Abuja here. All those money, they will just give it to somebody, they will split it among themselves, and nothing is done. They just go and then buy whatever they want to buy without giving account. Most of the time, when some of them are brought just for mere formality, they'll just bring them to court or bring them to the Senate to answer questions. They will see them, they will just form kwashoko. They will just, what is not kwashoko, they will form epilepsy. They will just fall and then be shaking, and they will carry them away. That is just how that case will die off. Nigerians. Look at, let me play it again. I know I was trying to make sure I'm able to rewind.
Dr. Zoe, this is a Monday morning in Canada. I normally don't start work early on Mondays, but I just came to do a few things, and I got a call from someone from Nigeria, and I don't think Nigerian politicians will make it. I'm just telling you. Nigerian politicians, they will not make heaven. They cannot make heaven. And let me just explain. I just sometimes I say things just to leave my mind. And I wanted to have a good week this week. You called me that I know your friend got into government and they gave you an appointment as a federal something. I don't really know. And you came. You called me this morning. Things are going okay. Good for you. You said you want to buy another house in Canada because you saw my post last weekend with a real talk. So I should help you connect and get a house here again. According to you, you've bought 3 houses already. You just want to buy the 4th one for your 4 children because you want to settle them. And you don't know how this government, whether it will last or not, whether Baba Agostino, he said all that, and I was listening. He told me also that you don't do mortgage, you just buy cash. You bought 3 already, you want to buy the 4th one, and I was listening. And I should help you to buy. My brother, you can't make heaven. I know. Your kids are here, that kids are grown. So
for him to be talking about heaven, you can't make heaven, it means that the fellow he's talking about is a Christian. Yes, he's a Christian. Because when he's talking about heaven, because these are the set of people that will go and meet pastor. Pastor will be praying for them. They sow seed in churches. They give tithes and offerings in their churches. I remember one time the money that was stipulated for buying weapons for the army, The money that was circulated to buy weapons for the army general, who happened to be a member of Oyedepo's church, took the money to give tithes in Oyedepo's church. And they give testimony about it, and then they celebrate it. Even Paul and Enche, you see that dome they have in Abuja, part of the money in that dome is money for contract in Abuja. Money that is meant for contract to build something for Abuja, to develop Abuja. Somebody will put it inside church and you will say you are building the house of God with money that is meant to develop the city. Do you see what these people do? That is why this man is telling that fellow that I don't think you will make heaven, because the person is obviously a Christian, church-going Christians, tongue-speaking, tongue-talking. And for him to be saying that he will not go to heaven, it means, the thing don't touch this man. The thing don't trample him. And he decided to expose this his friend. Only that he didn't call the name. But he has conscience. And look, how can you be buying houses in Canada? You come from Nigeria, where people cannot afford bag of rice, where minimum wage, they are still struggling with minimum wage. They are dragging 70K. They are dragging to make minimum wage 70K. And a bag of rice is well over 80,000 naira. So the minimum wage they even agreed now is cannot buy a bag of rice. But at the time this man is buying houses, minimum wage is still about less than 30,000. Some states where it's still struggling to make it 30,000. Do you understand how wicked and how evil these people are? And how criminally engulfed Nigeria had been. And you want us to be a part of that. God never agree. Now listen to this conscientious man speaking his mind. Listen to him more.
I knew you way back from Nigeria. They're probably going to be listening and watching this video too. And your wife too. You know what you got. I told you, I said to you that I think Nigeria is difficult now because the youths want to demonstrate end of this month. There's a lot of hardship. Gas, petrol is expensive.
So this man is not talking about something that happened long ago. This man is talking about something that is just happening now. It is today is Tuesday. This man is reporting a case that just happened on Monday, which is yesterday, because this video just surfaced today. So the man is giving this video about what happened yesterday. Today is Tuesday. So this thing happened 22nd of July. It is not something old. It is something new. Because with the way he's now reporting that some youths are about to go on protest, it means that it is something that is just happening. He was even addressing the man. Youths are angry. People are not happy. They're about to go into protest. Listen to him again. Just listen to him.
There's a lot of hardship. Gas, petrol is expensive. Food is expensive. He said, we in diaspora always think Nigeria is bad, and it's not as bad as we think. My brother, over 100 million Nigerians have camera phone. Social media, we see these things now. We see things are bad. We feel it. We have people back home too. It's not diaspora thing. And you have the mind. How long this government don't deserve? You don't have the mind. You don't buy 3 houses, or you won't buy the 4th one because you're not sure how long Baba go day. I cannot. I don't see the pathway that you will make heaven. I'm telling you.
The man is even talking about heaven. I don't know why he's concerned about heaven when people have not yet had a good life here. You know, that is one thing about it. Well, I'm happy that at least this one get conscience. He's talking about heaven. But man, let me tell you, heaven is not even the issue. You should talk about here. The punishment that man will receive here is not about heaven, because there is no heaven anywhere for anybody if you have not been able to fix your own heaven here. Because the first heaven you encounter is here on earth. So there's nothing like going to heaven somewhere if you are not, living a right life. Because even Christ said you cannot see. For you, before you can enter, you must see. The kingdom. So the kingdom begins from here. The kingdom life begins from here. So if you have deprived people of having a good life in this physical kingdom, and in your mind you think you can make a spiritual kingdom, you are just deceiving yourself. So remove the picture of a spiritual kingdom. We are talking about a physical reality here. But I love this man. He's just being real, because that's what they taught them in church. You know, that they will make heaven. They must live a holy and a pious life so that they can make heaven. At least he's living up to that standard. He has a conscience. Unlike this heartless politician who has already bought 3 houses and is buying the 4th one. And this man said, no way. There's no way I'm going to be a part of this evil. Let's listen to him.
And you guys have to listen there. Don't do what you're going to do, and the people after you will suffer. I'm not saying, listen, I know you're not Jagaban, you're not the president, I know that one, and you're not a governor. I can give you some federal post. Won't loot Nigeria dry. Look at people, poverty, young girls are doing prostitution, yahoo, crime everywhere because of people like you. But make I tell you, that phone, let me cut down. Because I don't want you to call me again. I don't. So that
wow. So while the man was talking with him, he pretended as if there was no network. He cut the call because the thing was nauseating to him. The thing was heartbreaking to him. So he's now coming on social media to expose the man, and he believes that the man is watching him now. And he's telling him that phone did not cut. Now me cut them. Don't call me again.
Let me cut down. Because of people like you. But make I tell you, that phone, let me cut down. Because I don't want you to call me again. I don't, so that when God could send in punishment to you, he would not say that Dr. Zoe overheard or that I connected you. If you want to a real Togo, Henry's on my page, can go to him directly. No, I won't give you any contact. I'm telling you, I don't want to deal with people like you. You're heartless. And as I say, I can't see a pathway through which you can make heaven. You cannot make heaven. The Nigerian politicians, you guys are too mean. Yeah, okay, assuming you're still the one that will do just you and your family, you guys will still be one that will do generations of and leave the other people in swallow.
It is the reason why they are kleptomaniacs. That's the reason why they are kleptomaniacs. And they actually inherited it from their, Jagaban himself, who is the capo of kleptomaniacy. Masnam Khan told him that he is a typical kleptomaniac. Just like you are saying, they steal what they don't need. They steal for the future. So that means they want to ruin the future of every other person around to prepare the future of those that are yet to come into this world. And there is no future for them because God is going to ruin all those future. And they are going to be ruined.
That's wrong. I don't want to, as I say, this is Monday morning. I don't want to start the week. Don't call me again, please, I'm begging you. Go and look for where you're going to dump your money. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Because the prayer, we people, they pray for you for that country, my brother. Be better prayer. Be better prayer. Politicians, you guys have to think twice. And for the youth that are demonstrating, I'm with you guys in spirit. You guys should do protest. It's to suffer too much. I'm saying it. If I come back to Nigeria, they will hold me at the airport. Myself, I'm a Canadian. I get my Canadian bally now. You will explain to Canada what happened to Gabby. I will say it. You guys will not make heaven, Nigerian politicians. You guys are too mean, too greedy. Chop small. Go and fix the country. Fit. Say they always diaspora people, they always think Nigeria is bad. We didn't see them. We see everything on social media. We go home too.
Thank you, sir. Do you know what will it cost them if not that the devil have taken over them and they are part? No one should become a part of Nigeria. Once you become a part of Nigeria, that is the spirit that operates in you. This man is free from this bondage because he's no longer part of Nigeria. He has left Nigeria. Otilo. That's why he's not, he's not witnessing it, or he's not being so greedy-minded like his friend. Now, another video, listening to what Oni of Ife was saying here.
Problems. We just keep talking. We haven't faced that fact that we are the problem of this nation. All of us, let us tell ourselves the truth. Let's redesign the fundamental structure of this country. Devolution of powers. Why should we make the president of Nigeria the governor? Presidency so powerful. The EFCC chairman innocently said something here that he will go after the presidency, he will go after the judiciary, he will go after the legislative hand. I will be praying for you. I will be praying for you. I will pray and fast for you. Some people have been there before you. Let's be truthful. How did they end? They tried to do some certain things. Maybe they're listening to their leaders and their masters that put them there. I will pray for you, but I mean it too. Yorubas will say we need to do more abusari for you. It's not easy. He has spoken very, very wonderfully well that he wants to make a mark. But a lot of people will misread him that you, after putting you there, you want to go after us. When are we going to grow in this country? When?
Okay, this one is waiting for when they will grow. You want to grow? Inside this nonsensical nonsense, you want to grow? I'm sorry for you. Now, let me quickly put up the link, and if there's anybody that wants to come in, so that there's a chance I will play another video of the analysis of one young man, and then we'll call it a night. I'll put up the link now very quickly while I'm waiting for you to come in. Oh no, where's the link? Okay, let me see. I need to refresh. She has lost access to. We lost access to. Okay, thank you. It seems like we lost access to Facebook before, but it has connected us back. Okay, it has connected us back. That's good. All right, let's see if we can have the link now. Okay, we should have it now. Okay, the link is there. If there's anyone that wants to, make a comment, John Don Man, you can see the link already. Let me see if I can pin it. Okay, I've pinned it. So if you want to come in and come and give me a good reason why this enclave of criminality should continue to exist, just tell me why. Because you have seen all the projects from time immemorial, all the projects from how many years back, all of them, none of them carried out. Everything is dilapidating. Nigeria gets worse and worse. And then we say we want to go on our own and bring, change to our own people. They are fighting it. And some of you, that are so demented, you will say, we are one Nigeria. We want to become Nigeria. Like one was arguing with me yesterday, I've been Nigeria. And whenever you tell them that, look, Biafra is on our way out, and you see some idiot will be asking you, which passport are you using? Which passport? That your passport, what's it there? As if people, People have dual citizenship, dual passport. What does it mean? It means that your passport, that your document is a traveling document, it's a traveling paper. It's a traveling document. So anybody that you tell, you bring evidence of why Nigeria should not continue like this, and the person is asking you, we will fix it. And you are telling him, no, Biafra is on their way out, and they tell you, which passport? You just know that that person is an idiot. That person is a dose. Mile Uzo, is that not Chusede? You have not changed this name. I thought we were going to change this day. Anyway, unmute yourself, Chusede, and give us what you have observed from what the videos I played.
Pastor,
You're welcome, my brother.
my brother. You know, like the expose you just did. It has eaten a Biafran head now. You know when you just said it like this, because now we are opportuned to live and see the one of the better things that has been happening in this first century. This thing you see was it was because of these abandoned projects that people have eaten their money, the money that was budgeted for this. That was why Chobokadibo was murdered. Chobokadibo, because he said that if eventually he become president or vice president of the zoo, then all the abandoned projects from 1985 will be revisited, and those who collected the contract will pay it in 100-fold and pay the damages. And they saw what it is, the damage that it will cost to Nigeria. Most of those so-called foolish elites, 419ers, that is the scammers that filled the seat of power, paracreating with playing with the name of their countries. That was why they killed him. If I'm lying, ask Obasanjo. Any day that any of these what do we call them, all these journalists will be opportune to go and ask him, let them ask him. Even this idiot, this dead man, this Buhari, that time he intended to become his vice. That was the time they targeted him and they killed him. Nigeria is not going to be good. Nigeria is not going to be good. Anybody that is doing this, all these people, none of them has Nigeria in heart. I think you are showing where somebody is telling others to buy house. Somebody that is ruling a nation or a part of a nation that is buying house in other places. How many people from all those countries bought one plot in Nigeria? None. They are going there. That is to tell you that Nigeria is not a country. What is what that they are doing is as it is now. If we know what we will do, or those who knows what we will do to get all their representatives in our Biafra, let them bring it into action, because they are the people now. Their brain are the people that the brain that they are using to destroy Nigeria to the last. Because if they have Nigeria in heart to make it to be a country, they know what to do. These people know what to do. This is the ones that they showed you here. What of the one that they have not shown you? And I want you to borrow me some minutes. Sorry.
We don't have
send some message.
You are going.
Sorry, to send messages to some people.
You have just 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes more so that others can talk.
Okay, thank you. The 2 minutes is okay for me. You see, the message I have to send is this. I know Yoruba people are good people, and I'm sending message to them. They are elders. They are reasonable ones. They should tell their brother, because they accepted him as their brother, Tunumbu, to do what? To release Nnamdi Kanu and let him be free. Because why I'm saying this? if they plan the northerners merge and they use them to fulfill it, it will be very, very dangerous to them, because they will tell them they will come for their help. And those that they are sending to go and work, nobody is going to question them. Promise them one bag of rice. At the end, they will not give them even 1 cup. I'm sorry for them. Thank you, my brother. Greet my son for me. Thank
you very much. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, my brother. Thank you very much. That's a good one. All right, Ezioku, please bring us your own submission.
Okay, Mazi, good evening from here.
Good evening.
Thank you for your consistency. So this is what is actually important. Because when one is not consistent, it means that the person was not in the first place, never mean what he was asking for. But when once one is consistent, it doesn't matter how the rain falls, it doesn't matter how the situation looks like, the person is still moving on to make sure that what he planned to get is achieved. That is Biafra. All these things we are talking, it is to get Biafra. Any other thing has nothing to do with it. As I'm here, I don't want Biafra to pass us by this year. I don't want that. And that is why I am in what I am doing today, laying my own voice. Yes, because it's very important, because I don't see anything going to make Nigeria to be good at any time till this world end. I have not seen anything that will make Nigeria. You know, these people have lied for many years, my brother. A lot of lies. These people have been cooking lies, living on top of lies. You can imagine for somebody to eat, that person must lie. Why is it that one must lie before he eats? To eat, is it a crime? So I don't know, whoever that is still having hope that there is any good thing coming from this particular place called Bongo, is not going to, nothing good is going to come out. So the earlier they realize it is better for everyone. So, like the one that my brother was talking about, the one that bought houses, the other politician that is sending someone to buy a house for him, buy this and buy that. He bought three houses, and yet he is also coming to buy again more house to make it 4. And people that they claim they are their leaders are dying in hunger. Look at what is happening. And sometimes I begin to wonder that there are some people who are yet to understand what we are talking about. Where are these people? Are these people really in Nigeria? Are they really experiencing? Although, well, I can't just say in anywhere. Since we in our struggle, we also have some of these criminals who was shouting, "Oh, hey Biafra, oh, hey Biafra," and at the same time committing, more crime. And thank God that they are all waxed off from the road. And we are moving forward by the special grace of God. Let me not just take up much of your time. I want to tell us that, look, anything that anybody is doing, please remember those who have died for the sake of Biafra. And what message do they send us? They told us when some of them were going, they said, please make sure you get us Biafra. Make sure we get this Biafra, and we will get this Biafra by the special grace of God. Let me just hang on for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mwachineke. Thank you. I'm just going to put you just behind the room just for 1 minute. Thank you so much. Obieze, please grab the mic and let's hear your own submission.
Pastor Vam.
Mwachineke, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon from my end.
Good afternoon.
Am I coming out loud?
Loud and clear, Mwachineke. Go ahead.
Yeah, my pastor. And the Bible says, Ezoku Bundo. And the Bible, they can you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. My brother, I'm above 50 years old. You understand?
Wow.
And if I'm not mistaken, at least I can start from January 1984 to give history about Nigeria. You understand? From January 1984, that Buhari overthrew Shehu Shagari. During Shehu Shagari regime, 1983, 82, 81, 79, when they do the election, everything were very, very okay. When the teachers go to school, every weekend they give them tomato, they give them sardine, they give them different food to take home. But immediately the coup started January 1984. My brother, if Nigeria want to be good, or people that are looking for a better Nigeria, they should go back to January 1984. From the president to the lowest man on the political decision, the councillors, they should bring all of them one by one. Which place did you govern? I'm the president of the. I was the president. I was the vice president. I was the governor of social state. I was the deputy governor. I was the House of Assembly member. I was the House of Rep member. I was the Senate member. All of them will give account one by one. The job they did for their constituency. Where the country that I'm in now is not possible. You go and they assign a contract. You can take a contract and you do not finish that contract and they come back. You will not even finish your tenure. They will just kick you out and put you in jail.
Yes.
It's not possible. We that are living in the Western world, it's not possible. Even if the party is an opposition party, it's not possible for you to start a project and that project you did not finish it. It's not possible.
Money, all the money approved, money assigned, some of the money paid.
My brother, where are you going to start? Is it during Obasanjo regime where they say the power project Obasanjo did? After they start to prove the Lumelu and their group at the House of Rep, they start to prove the power project, Obasanjo power project. Where did that power project end? That billions of dollars we are talking about. Billions of dollars invested into that power project for Nigeria to get steady power during Obasanjo regime. We are talking what of Ike Ekweremadu? This one, the man is complaining of somebody that have trying to buy four houses. Ike Ekweremadu, only in Nigeria, Ike Ekweremadu have more than 40 mansions.
Okay.
Only in Nigeria alone, not outside Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. If Ike Ekweremadu have more than 40 mansions, then what Ike Ekweremadu, when he entered Senate 1999, what is the worth of Ike Ekweremadu? What is the worth of Ike Ekweremadu? 1999 that he win the Senate seat from Enugu State before he rise to Senate deputy president. What was his worth? Then what right now? What is the Ike Ekweremadu worth? What is the business Ike Ekweremadu is doing? How much is the salary? How much is Ike Ekweremadu salary every year? How much is the expenses that he spends every year? Both to the children, the wife, the maid, the secretary, the personal assistant. How much is their salary? Then how much is he making to purchase all these buildings? On the Enugu Express Road, every year they award contract. Every year they award contract. Enugu Port Harcourt Express Road, every year they award the same road every year. And nobody's asking question, because if you ask question, you're gone. You'll be a dollar. That's the problem that Nigeria have. Nobody, they will just use that money and buy, and all this insecurity you see everywhere. It's the politicians that are causing it. Yes. It's the politicians. They use that money and they equip their bodyguard and all the security agents. Once you come for them, they will just send their destiny. They will just assassinate you. That is the Nigeria for you. So, my people, anybody that is listening to this program that you are doing today, there's the only hope that we have now is only Biafra.
It's Biafra. Only.
If not, it's not possible. It's not possible. Where are you going to start? Where are you going to start?
Good question.
Are you going to start from Obasanjo? Obasanjo, when Obasanjo come out from prison in 1998, Obasanjo did not have anything. Obasanjo did not have anything. 1998. Then they made him president 1999. From 1999, now go check Obasanjo. Obasanjo have the biggest farm in the West Africa, in Nota. Where did he get the money from? Where did Obasanjo get the money to become a billionaire? Jonathan was deputy governor of Bayelsa State. Jonathan give us his own history. He didn't even have slippers to go to school. He didn't even have Sanders to go to school. But after Jonathan, after finishing vice president and become president for how many years? 3 or 4 or 5 years. Jonathan now is one of the billionaires. Where did he get the money? How much is the salary to the president? We don't ask questions. That's the problem. In the Western world, you know how much they pay a president. You know how much all the expenses, the house rent, all the food you eat every day. You can calculate it on just with your telephone. Can just calculate all those things. But in Nigeria, it's not possible.
At all.
It's not possible. Then talk of Akpabio, the Senate president now. How did he make his money? Akpabio now is a multi-billionaire. Just 8 years of governorship in Akwa Ibom State. Go and check all the projects he did in Akwa Ibom State. How many of them did they complete? How many of the projects did they complete? My brother, I just need to stop because this thing is once you are thinking of this, the thing will just your BP will be going up. Your BP will be going up. These people, they're not supposed to leave. You know, they don't. 1 second. They're not supposed to leave because their hearts. I don't know. I can't even understand what is inside their mind. I cannot blame this brother that is crying, but it's too late. It's too late. Nigeria, there's nothing you can do to change Nigeria.
Yes, no.
It's not possible. Babangida, you are talking about now. What happened to Pigeon Nigeria? What happened to Volkswagen of Nigeria? What happened to ask Babangida? What happened to Mercedes Leventis, Mercedes Nigeria? Ask Babangida. During Babangida regime, Babangida, all the military from major to the highest rank, Babangida give them car loan, all of them, even to the chief of all chief. If I'm lying, I think some people can bear me witness, people that knows history or people that were born around that time. Babangida is just, which is 1993. 1993, he just left office. He gave car loan to all the military from major to the highest rank in the military. Then the same thing to chief of all chief in the whole federation. He give them this Mercedes limousine, 3 doors. He give them free of charge. He just collected from all this car company, and he did not pay them. He liquidated the company, all of them right now. Volkswagen of Nigeria, the one in Ojo Laba. This warehouse now, they sell it to Indians. They use it now to import rice and their nonsense there. It's no more. None of them is functioning. The Peugeot, we have Pan in Kaduna producing Peugeot 504, 505. How much was Peugeot now?
Thank you, Obieze. Looks like we lost you there. Thank you so much.
My brother, let me leave the mic for other people to speak.
Thank you so much. Thank you much.
God bless you. God bless
you too. Thank you so much. All right, that's a great one. All right, we have 2 of you now. Chukwebuka Onukwo. Please grab the mic and give us your own updates as you heard us analyze happenings in the Zoological Republic. Go ahead.
Hello, am I coming out? Good evening. Hey, big brother, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, all Biafrans. Brother, yeah. I am listening. I am not good so much in English, but I try the best way I can to contribute.
Thank you.
So all I want to tell you is for Biafrans, the government, the people that is working in Biafran government, because Nigeria is something that all eyes have seen how evil they are.
Yes.
So for us, Biafrans, the best thing we do is to use all those evil to build and to close those ways for those evil, that our nation will be great, what we really like to have, that we don't have all this nonsense, no accountability, all this nonsense they are doing there. So I thank you all. I thank Prime Minister. I thank you. I thank everyone that is really giving all he can, because the best gift we can give to ourselves is to be free.
Wow.
So
wow.
Thank you very much, Brother Lee. Thank you.
So much. Thank you.
God strength you, strength the Prime Minister, strength the great mind, the leader in the prison. May God guide and protect him.
You see?
Thank you. Nice
so
evening.
Yeah. Good night, Thank you so much. All right, the last but not the least on the platform tonight, Mazi Paul Wando. Please grab the mic out there. Make sure don't watch. You are watching from another device. Off that device where you are watching from, and just follow your continue.
Pastor Baba, how you doing? How's your family?
Fine.
Okay. I want to let the Biafrans know that they should not be talking much about Nigeria. We should be saying what will happen in Biafra now, because Nigeria is already dead. Nigeria is looking for who will do the burial. And if care is not taken, Tinubu might do the burial of Nigeria. Yes. And everybody will go. And the corruption in Nigeria cannot stop. It's an institution that has been established. And we, the Biafrans that are outside this Nigeria, we're too many. We're too many that we can be able to build Biafran land positively and the way we want it. And I want to let them know that we should be talking how to dismantle all our governors. Very important. And we should be talking how we can use force to start this agitation. I keep on saying it because without force, they will not listen. A time will come, Mazi, our Prime Minister, should give an order. Let Igbo sit at home in Lagos. I'm telling you, let Igbo sit at home, the whole Nigeria. Even if it did not work, but let him give that order. And it might work. Why I say that it might work, because 95% of young Igbo men are supporting what we're doing. They are supporting what we're doing. We are going to take this thing to shake Nigeria, because before we will declare Biafra, there must be a little resistance. There must be a fight. And that fight is going to be physical. And we must protest. We must equip young Igbo men that will be able to protest. Everybody will come out and stop movement, stop everything in Igbo land. And even if they want to kill people, as they are killing us, we're killing them. It must surely happen. Because we're not going to extend this Biafra agitation till June next year. No, we must find a way to achieve what we want to achieve by December, by the grace of God. God bless you.
You say, thank you so much, Mazi Paul Nwando. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. And fellow Biafrans, I'm supposed to leave it here, but let me quickly play this complaint from this one Nigerianist. You know, upon all that they are doing, they see they wreck Nigeria. Just like somebody just said, and I think it is Paul that just said it now, that Tinubu will help them to conclude Nigeria. I'm telling you. Now, let me refresh before I will bring this video, because it might just okay, no, let me play it. I will have my backup to listen. Let's see. Let me play it. I have backup here. Let's hope it's going to be playing. Now listen.
6.2 trillion naira supplementary budget is for minimum wage infrastructure. Dear Nigerians, that's another 6.2 trillion naira going to where we don't know, going to where they will not be able to account for, going to a place where we'll never see for a white elephant project. because all the other money.
White Elephant Project, 6.2 trillion. All these ones are still money that they managed to borrow from some gullible countries, so that are still believing that Nigeria can do something. You know, and Biafra is already out. Tell me how they're going to pay all this money. Tifnubu is already signing it. 6 points. Listen to Mazi, what do you call him? Very dark man. Listen to him.
6.2 trillion naira supplementary budget is for minimum wage infrastructure. Dear Nigerians, that's another 6.2 trillion naira going to where we don't know, going to where they will not be able to account for, going to a place where we'll never see for a white elephant project, because all the other money that these people have said they want to put into something, they never do it. That's just the truth. To be very honest, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, me, I just want to beg you for something because of the common man. All this money, you people can do whatever thing you like. If you bring the fuel price down to 65 naira, you will do your 8 years. Nobody will even know say you did that since. Will not call your name again. You see, just the way you people went to go and protest, because APC protested when Goodluck Jonathan took fuel price from 65 naira to 87 naira. It was a serious protest. I remember vividly. It was a serious protest. So you should know, how it feels to be in this position where we are in. Their own then, it was just 20 naira difference. Now see where we did. People took this thing from 200 naira, where Buhari live on, to 700 naira. 700 naira, 500 naira difference. It's too much now. It's too much. If you bring fuel price down to 65 naira, automatically everything will come down. It's not rocket science. The prices of fuel is making the price of food go up. It's making price of a lot of things go up. Transportation is the only reason why most of these things are expensive. If you bring it down, you go do 8 years. We know I'm not even get any reason to come here and talk on behalf of the common man.
I mean, let me leave some of these things he's saying. Anyway, the most important thing I brought to your notice is that they are signing another white elephant project. Let me repeat. Let him say it again the way he said it. I like it. Listen.
Trillion naira supplementary budget is for minimum wage infrastructure. Dear Nigerians, that's another 6.2 trillion naira going to where we don't know, going to where they will not be able to account for, going to a place where we'll never see for a white elephant project, because all the other money that these people have said they want to put into something, they never do it. That's just.
So you see, so for how long will you continue to live a life like that? They will collect money and they call it white elephant projects, and you don't even care. And you can hear him telling him that, look, all we just need is for you to bring that fuel. We need to bring this thing back to where my program. Okay. He was saying that all they need is for you. Mary is in this place. Yeah. He said that they are just begging him, just bring fuel down to 65 naira. We are just begging you. But they know that they are going to be having white elephant project with 6.2 trillion, and he doesn't even care whether he give account of the 6.2 trillion or he doesn't give account. He doesn't care. Just bring fuel down, everything will change. Now let me tell very dark man. Now, if they steal this 6.2 trillion and then they bring fuel down, how will he be able to maintain it? How? Because without the money, you won't be able to maintain the fuel. That is why the fuel, if they steal this white elephant project or 6.2 trillion, what it means is that by the time we finish, they will increase the fuel again from 700 to 1,400. Because there's no way they can bring it down. Because the 6.2 trillion that they are supposed to use to bring the fuel down to 65, they have already put it in white elephant project. Mary, I was about to go and sleep before I saw you. I just wanted to play this and then I will sleep. So I'll just allow you to give me your own update just for 3 minutes so that I'll be able to go and rest my head, because it's been a long day.
You very, very much, my big brother. I miss you guys a lot. Yes, I know. I take to say, I hear my son voice this evening. Oh my God, I'm just saying, oh, Papa Namdi, sorry,
Yeah,
don't be
thank you.
angry. Please, he's
Thank
doing
you.
his job.
Yes,
We
thank
will
you.
understand. That is what I have to say. My
Thank you.
people, this white elephant, good evening, our leader, very special. Good evening, sir. Wherever you are, we love you. We can't wait to see you. We know very soon. Itiare Kondo. Good evening, the dragon in the house, government in exile, 40 state of United States of Biafrans. Greetings. Thank you by you guys sitting at home. Monday, you know what I mean? The next day, sit at home. Very, very, very special. Very special. 29. 4 days. It's not just so long. Just 4 days. Nigerian Sioux government are crying. Please, you must do that. I don't have much time, so I just want to cut it small before Papa Nnamdi will go rest. Tomorrow morning, you have gospel. So let me just pick it small. My people, you must sit at home. Very, very important.
Very important.
We want to send Sioux government out of our nation. It's not their nation. They must go. They must. It's by force. This time, Biafra is forcing them. We are the honor. We tell them what to do in our land. So then they cannot tell us what to do in our land. Their time is expired. Ichere Kondo said it. And you stand with it. And me, I stand with it.
Yes.
So, my people, I come back because those pastor, that man, my people, don't pity people like this, but we are only saying to them, thank God you're coming out. For how long you've been buying houses for these people? Because when they start pursuing them, they come out to say, oh, I will not do it again, no, because he's saving his life. They've been doing it for many years. Do you know this? Only this one said it, oh. Do you know the rest people? Looking the poor ones to dry. The worst thing can happen to them. Please, my people, when I talk about churches, I'm not a devil. Me too. I'm a Christian. But my Christian is different way with you guys. Because I don't stand with evil. No. I'm a complete nature lady. I believe in nature. I trust them. I believe them. I believe waiting God Almighty great. So, when you know that God will create you, He doesn't like evil. You are a follower of Christ. But you will not tell me you are a pastor, you has your money, you reap the poor ones just to go out for where you cry, you preach for them to stay. But you guys are running out in that mess called name of Nigeria. Pastor, how wicked are you? Are you preaching the word of God? Is that word of God send you by milking the poor people? And you see the country, the name of country you are in, the name is killing them. The name is destroying human being. And you tell them to protect themselves. Why you holding AK-47? So Nigerian government are guiding you guys. Not one, not two. And you're paying for it. Which God are you calling? And which God are you expecting to protect those one? Your confusion. Why? Why? You will steal the money, not even one house, 3 houses. Not even once they pass, they get a jet, private jet. Mommy G.O., Papa G.O., you see them. With AK-47, more than 7, you will guide them. And you will be buying oil and water to these people to go in Europe and live a rosary life. Beautiful life for there. But you don't have light. Your church, you're staying, not light as a country generator. Who brings money to you to buy that fuel? Where fuel? No, this man is crying for fuel. It's your money. Why don't you just listen that Biafra is your savior? Why can't you see that Masi Nnamdi Kanu and Masi Semonekpa is your savior? Without them, believe me, Biafrans, Britain and Nigerians, they will use you. You will not mean anything in life anymore. So you better stand up because pastor cannot help you. Your tradition is sold. Biafra will change them. Biafra will give you a righteous worship. If you want to be a tradition, you will know the right things to do, not by sharing blood. Like Nigerians who government is never be a country. Nigerians is just a name. It's a company. You can see all those projects they said. Collapse project. Within this, my brother, I meet half of the way. They collapse everything. The name meant to be a destroy. So there is no good thing. There is no good thing can wake up in Nigeria. There is no way. No way in this world. And me and you want to help them and destroy it. Biafrans want to help them. And Kondo and our PM, the government in Elza, said they will bring Nigerians through government to their nails. After their nails, we burn them to ashes. And you must do that. By you funding, propaganda must surely come out. The protest, let me tell you, it's not protest, it's bribe. The Nigerian Sue government, Britain, you know, they has money to spend for evil way. And those things is just arranged. Who are they planning for? Na Biafra. But if they need us, we will go out. Because our PM said, any mistake they did is for our own good. And we must speak it very, very special. But my people, sit at home. 29, 30, 31st, 1, 2. Make sure. Akwa Ibom, Mbok, Irung Ibom. Pastor Fanfan, my time is finished. Let me just use your 1 minute. Thank you. Please, just take on. For my language. My people, Mbok, made up say young ikwe mufubok. Get this 4 days able ba ku fuck me. Ebo ya fo ba ku fuck ya wo ku fun. Mbok, made up say young me ikwe mufubok. Sitiade kondobo ya fo nam just ba ku fuck. Ku kam pon no moke. Ikom Mbok eba ku fuck. Aro eba ku fuck. Mbok kalaba eba ku fuck. Very, very dangerous. It's not like other time. You want our leader, you. Our PM said, our precious gold son is there. Is a precious, is a gold. It's more than gold. Please, sit at home. Our leader, he has no air to breathe. You are walking around everywhere. He's there. Sit in the darkness for 3 good years. No, maybe go on more than 3 years. So, but this one they're asking you for only for Usenina. What Usenina? Ebo 29. Ubofi to me usoke dieduo. Erubofi to me ta. Erubofi to me ya for the tongo keke. Adi tongo kiba. Usenina what? 29 bog ni to ka made up say yon pe mu fo bo e ba ku fo. E ma ba ku fo mu fe ye ni kan. E ma ba ku fo mu fe ye ni eti uson. E ma ba ku fo mu fe ye ni hospital say de pe don mu fe ka. Ye ni eti mon say won. Fulani bi ton o ke futa jalon from desert. Idi di won yen kilon yen. Ibi tepe. Itepe kom. Itepe ke nyen ni ba gami. So say song of Pastor Fam. So that I will not take your time. My baby boy is waiting for you. Thank you very, very much for this opportunity. Please, we move. Sit at home. We don't go back for. Biafra is our mission, and we must surely finish it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Biafra. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. All right, just to end it, I'm going to bring up this. listen to this one and laugh. I want you to laugh at least before you go to bed this night. Just laugh. This one is very funny. Laugh small. It is allowed.
1,911,844,000,000. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. I hope that is out of the record. 1 trillion, 911 billion.
And imagine this kind of money will be in one person account. This Nigeria. The kind of money that nobody can count it.
46 naira. 1 trillion, 911 billion, 844 billion. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion.
The money is too much for you.
I hope that is out of the record. 1 trillion, 911 billion.
And imagine this kind of money will be in one person account. This Nigeria. The kind of money that nobody can count it.
46 naira. 1 trillion, 911 billion, 844 billion. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me.
Criminals. Criminals. So the money is too much for you, and yet you continue to steal. The money is too much for you. Only you. 1,790 billion. This money is too much for you. Only you. Get ready. We are going home. We're going to leave them in their confusion, and then they will continue to wallow in that darkness, in that enclave of criminality, whereby those of you that have refused to stand on the side of truth, you have refused to deliver yourself, you will be trapped in that enclave of criminality. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. If you did not hit the like button, please make sure you do so, and then make sure everyone sees this video, because when you like it and share, others will watch it. Good night, everyone. Catch your phone. 1 trillion, 2 billion. This money is too much from you.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh, Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So Biafrans all over the globe, are you feeling me, Ashanti? Why and I feel so from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots, to Bokike. Biafra nation is our roots. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation. We no fear pretend. We no fear them. We no fear them. Boko Haram. We no fear them. We no fear Fulani Caliphate. We no fear them. We no fear Mieti Allah. We no fear them. We no fear them. Bandit kill. We no fear them. We no fear them. Janjaweed. We no fear them. We no fear them. Al-Qaeda. We no fear Lucifer. We no fear you Satan. We no fear little demons. We no fear Leviathan. We no fear little junkies. Little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafran. Doing it is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have to know, man. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots, to Kokike. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Oh God, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to Kokike. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Oh, Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. Yerima Shetima, the Boko Haram Big Bill said that in Lagos the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulani